Okay. I didn't land, but I got it. There's not enough speed. You don't have enough speed on these ones.
I feel like you have to just take that into this.
Yeah, but I didn't slow down. I just kept going. I feel like my feet were almost a little too wide. I could maybe have them a little closer. What do you think? That's very stable though. I felt pretty good. I just didn't spin back for the landing. I'm gonna go down here. Okay.
Backsides are easier.
You can go ahead.
Oh, thanks. Any news on 9?
No, they're claiming wind hold, but
Oh.
I'm not buying that.
Yeah, I know, right?
There's something else going on.
Okay.
So they like to be very secretive.
All right.
Off you go.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll keep your secrets then. Have you seen any of the new Lord of the Rings stuff?
But I saw the movie, that cartoon. I didn't watch it. My friends wanted to watch it.
Oh, the Rohan one?
Yeah.
Was it good?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, you didn't watch? Oh, okay. Sorry.
I want to watch it when I'm back in New York.
I think it looks kind of good. Like,
Yeah.
I could buy it like anime style Rohan against like the wild people. I forgot what they're called. The hill tribes or something.
Yeah.
Did you see Rings of Power?
No, didn't that get pretty bad ratings?
It
though?
did get pretty rare, but I feel like it's controversial. Like some people really liked it and some people absolutely hated it.
Didn't it create like more plot holes than it like solved basically?
Yeah. And I feel like they spent a huge amount of buttloads of money on it, but supposedly it doesn't look like great.
Yeah.
Like I think most people agree that originals look better with like actual makeup, costumes and stuff than all this CGI that they put into it. But you know, that might just be a preference thing.
Yeah. I mean that's real though. Like CGI takes away a lot.
Yeah,
Like
it does.
like look at the new Marvel TV shows. They look
Yeah,
like
they look
ass.
trash.
They look like ass. Like,
Even Doctor Strange, like Madness of Multiverse,
Yeah.
at the end when they had him grow the third
Yeah.
eye, that looked terrible.
Yeah.
That looked like an 8th grader did it. Yeah, you can't beat practical effects. Remember, did we watch Mad Max together, or was that just mom and dad and me?
Fury Road? Yeah, no, we watched Fury Road.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was really good. The Furiosa one was actually, I think, a little less good because I think they used a bit more CGI.
Yeah. It had like all like the A-list celebrities there, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Chris Hemsworth.
Anya, I forgot her last name, with the main chick.
What's her name again?
Anya, something else. She's
Yeah.
like Argentinian.
She's kind of got like a little bit of a fetal alcohol syndrome face.
Yeah. Like her eyes are a little bit too wide.
Yeah. Did you watch Dune Part 2?
Yeah, I did.
It's really good. I liked
I
it.
kind of liked how it deviated from the book because I did read the book too.
Oh, you finished it?
Yeah, I finished the
nice.
book. Yeah.
What did you think?
It was good. It definitely you could definitely tell it was like, I don't want to say like old English, but you can definitely tell it wasn't written in the last like 20 to 30 years. You know what I mean?
But I feel like most of it is because like he uses a lot of language that he made up.
Yeah.
And then he like borrows heavily from like Muslim culture.
Yeah.
Like jihad,
Yeah,
Fadaikin.
Gaid.
Yeah.
It's definitely funny though, cause but then there's like Paul.
Yeah.
Duncan, Sir Duncan.
But I think that makes sense. It's on purpose, right? Because like they came from like a Western planet almost. Like they came from like Europe and they went to like the Middle East.
Yeah.
And everything in the Middle East is named, you know, Middle Eastern names. So I thought it was clever how they did that. Like Duncan, Idaho. It's like Duncan and then like white state from the U.S.
Not just any state too, like a very white state.
Yeah. I actually don't really know how I feel about the change where they made like Shawnee's character like against Paul for some reason. Like I could see like plot wise that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's gonna deviate from the books in such a way that she's like, oh, powerful independent woman, and they're gonna like try to go for that demographic, you know.
But it also like, at least like maybe like given the book was like in this like modern like how we think about it, like that's probably the more logical thing that would happen. Like.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so? I feel like it wouldn't happen. I feel like she has like a first-hand witness into Paul's like journey.
Yeah, but she's also not someone who wants to be like a concubine based on how her character has been written.
Right, but like she's not necessarily gonna be a concubine. Like Paul has already said, like you're like actually gonna be the wife. The other thing is just like a
but she's
thing.
like concubine like title.
Right, that's true.
That's like the.
But then also, wait, how many, did you read the other books?
No, but I heard the plot of Messiah.
Oh, you did? Okay, so I'm not sure how they're going to get into Messiah if they are not even going to have Shawnee have the kids, because she's like fucked off and she's not there anymore. So that doesn't really make sense. Or if she's already pregnant, then how are they going to get the twins to Paul? The plot's kind of, they wrote themselves into a little bit of a corner, I feel like.
I agree with that. I just think it would have been extremely weird in modern Hollywood for them to have been like, oh yeah, Zendaya's character is just chilled out, just being the side. Like,
well, I feel like they could have her have that role still, but then like have more of an internal dialogue with her, like have her with some scenes of Lady Jessica. It was like, how could you do it? Like you did it, but like I don't feel like
the whole build up to that moment though was like her like being pissed off at them already to begin with.
Well, I feel like that's because they let off her being pissed off. In the book, she was never pissed off, right? Like she was kind of like everyone else.
Yeah, they didn't really write a whole lot about her that much in the book, if you think about it. Like,
yeah, that's true. But she was kind of like on board with the whole like Paul is the the Messiah. Like we got to follow him, you know. We get a lot more of like Paul's internal dialogue, I feel like, in the books than in the movies.
I mean, it's hard to have internal like dialogue in movies.
Yeah. But I kind of wish they had that a little bit more, like Paul feeling bad that like people who were his friends are now like his followers, and like they'll just do whatever he asks, and they're not like the same relationship anymore, you know, like something's kind of lost. I think I reread the like last chapter again just for fun to see how like it went down, and I think there was a line where Paul's like, even Stilgar is just like another creature of mine instead of like a person now.
Exactly.
Which I think I feel like that, like, you know, lesson is important too, you know, like if you make people into just blind followers of a religion, they like stop being individual thinkers. But I think they kind of gave that role to Shawnee. Like they took that part of Paul's character and like moved it to Shawnee, which can work, but again, there's plot holes there.
Maybe at the end of the day though, it's like how much do they actually stick to it? Versus like the plot versus not, it's also gonna be, because they all still have plans to make Messiah at any point too.
Well, no, it's gonna be, I thought it's gonna be a trilogy. Like,
I don't know, but they haven't said anything about like the development of it, because I think
really?
Like, I like.
But maybe they just left us off on a major plot hole, like a major, what's it called again? Cliffhanger. Like, are they gonna succeed in taking over the universe or not? I do think they recreated the battle really like precisely how it was supposed to be.
I think at the end of the day, they also didn't give like half as many shits about the plot, more so they wanted to have like very stunning visual effects to it.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
people like really didn't like the first one because the first one was a bunch of world building.
You know, actually, a couple of my friends really liked the first one. They thought the first one was better, and I was
Really?
like, that's interesting.
Yeah, because a lot of people generally did not like the first one because the first one was like kind of trying to set the setting of
Right.
like, the new universe.
The
It's like
world building, yeah, like
yeah,
you
it's
said.
like a full world building.
But I
It's,
think
like,
some people
fair.
like that.
Yeah, but people like